Hey, hello folks, Jayborino here, welcome back. It's the Antioch Chronicles, Episode 3, Thoughts and Chaos. So keeping with our tradition of mission choice here, we're going to flip back to the Terran missions. It seems like we've reached the end of the Turmalis Krillian specific missions, so rather than spawning a new mission here, it looks like they're frozen in time until it's time for them to converge with a different plot line. But where is Moloch? He's over here on the right. We'll play his missions in a row once it's time for the Terran and the Krillian Turmalis plot lines to converge. Again, you can play these in any order you want, so I figure let's make it a little interesting. Too greedy, too deep. So we found the location of the second eye. With the aid of Haley Rourke, Broker and his forces reach the moon of Umbra. They've just begun to excavate the Temple of the Eye when they get some unwelcome guests. These start screens are just great. They always take me by surprise. They're just very neat. The buildings coming down with the drop pods. It's a nice little touch. So we've learned the Broker... It's not the Broker, it's Kurt Broker. We've learned Broker's motivations. Just to kill enemies that threaten humanity and his family. It's not about getting rich. He legitimately wants to destroy the Protoss specifically. Alright, let's get started. With the Protoss away searching for the Grey, Broker has seized the opportunity to excavate the Eye of the Xel'Naga from the moon of Umbra, in addition to his own mining core. Broker has press-ganged Mox and Rockwell as part of their punishment. Unfortunately for the Terrans, while Turmalis and his forces are distracted by the Grey, the same cannot be said for Nanath Tyradun. The Archon and his pet Cerebit are fast inbound and will prove to be rather troublesome for the excavation. Broker's experience in the Kelmoran Combine has made him an expert on mining. What does that mean? Kurt Broker's mining camp.
Do you see your friend?
Charlie?
Indeed. You would be laboring beside him had you not proved so useful.
Why don't you just kill the guy?
I am not like you, Mr. Gurney. I do not spit in the eye of justice. Mr. Mox will receive a trial for his crimes once we have acquired the Eye. Until then, he digs.
How about Rockwell? Doesn't he drive you crazy?
The man is insufferable, but he too will receive justice in time.
Captain, we've detected incoming vessels.
Protoss?
And Zerg.
Then we will allow them to annihilate each other.
Sir, they seem to be working together.
Then we must dig faster, Mr. Gurney. You will be responsible for our defense. Mr. Astor, you and Ms. Rourke will join me at the temple. Ms. Smith will provide Mr. Gurney with reconnaissance on the enemy forces.
You got it, boss.
Sir.
Sorry. Yes, sir.
And Mr. Gurney, keep expenditures to a minimum, and you will be rewarded.
Did he say Protoss and Zerg?
Not the first time I've seen it. We snuck out under the same 1-2 punch back at New Antioch.
How is that possible?
Wish I knew, sweetheart. But if I had to guess, probably this eye thing?
Don't call me sweetheart.
Lose no more than 10,000 minerals of units, so don't lose units. Got it, got it. The minerals and Vespene gas canisters obtained by Mox during his escape from the Nexus have been confiscated by Broker and are now available to Gurney. That's great. Okay, so we're finally seeing those optional objectives pay off in some fashion. Broker's workers excavated a large area before they found the correct dig site. The size of the base will make it difficult to defend, so make sure you have forces mobile enough to intercept the attackers. Okay, well, let's try to get a little handle on this here. The schematics Trench and Haley obtained from the Exploratech facility led to the creation of a new unit, the Lynx. It can be trained at the factory, but what can it do? We will find out. Okay, well, first things first, let's just get some Marines and medics set up here. What do we have? It's just Gurney right now.
Sounds good.
And he's got his nuclear cloud.
Too easy.
Okay, so yeah, I see why we're going to need mobile defenses here. They could attack us from any direction. That always makes things interesting. We have a big entrance right here. They're mining away, so this is a holdout section. Okay, we can get a few more units here. And let's go ahead and get a machine shop so that we can get some links. Actually, we didn't have to do that. Frontline infantry can set targets on fire. That sounds
The enemy
great.
has launched an attack from the west.
Go ahead, HQ.
Okay, on the way, on the way. We'll make sure that we get some... Okay, so it does telegraph where they're coming from. That's nice. When you have a base that's this large, you know, I'm not going to complain about that. Sometimes you could just be like, oh, that's too easy. But, I don't know, I kind of like it, especially when you have a map like this where it's just, like, all over the place. U-238 shells and probably Caduceus reactor will be great. We'll get some siege tanks set up here as well, and then I'd like to get some of those links because they seem neat.
Base is under attack.
Okay, let's back him up here. Let Gurney take the heat, because he can, and then we'll just rebuild this stuff. Didn't I send up... Oh, no. The SCV's there. He just died. It's okay. We'll get this all set back up. Gurney will get repaired. He's fine, though, for now. He's going to be very, very important, though. That's for sure. I do like how the unit voices, they echo, because we're in a big underground cave thing. That's pretty neat. Okay, load back in here. Gurney's getting healed up. That should be fine. Again, we're just getting some more tanks. We should get another factory, because if we're going to make links...
Upgrade complete.
Okay, we can't make fragile things, because they'll just die. Let's get an SCV up in this direction. We're getting some
The enemy
tanks.
is preparing for an assault from the south.
Okay, heading over there now. I think the key is we don't want to leave our units just in random entrances. We want to make sure that we are constantly moving and keeping our units kind of in the middle. We don't want to leave them near a specific entrance.
Yep. Go ahead, HQ.
Okay, looks good. Gurney, get ready to nuke them. Still waiting. Here we go. Right there. Make them walk through it. Okay, that is fantastic. Let's get another siege, or another machine shop is what I'm thinking. Can we make air units? We certainly can. Let's get armories. Let's get double armories.
I can't build here.
Okay, and probably just weapon upgrades. Let's get a couple links. Frontline infantry can set targets on fire. I assume they're mechanical, so they can't be healed. So maybe that's not what we want? I'm not sure. We want to leave our units, like, right around here. We can also get spider mines out, so I will queue up a couple vultures. And let's be... Well, no, those won't count as minerals. I don't know why I would have thought that those would count as minerals. Let's just get a bunch of extra SCVs, because we're going to make sure that we're moving them around to repair. We're already at 15%. Quick save. Probably want to set up some extra...
Sir, these minerals aren't gonna last very long.
As an experienced commander, Mr. Gurney, I assume you have a solution.
I guess we could try to expand some, but that would mean going outside the perimeter.
Then do so, Mr. Gurney. Time is wasting.
The enemy has launched an attack from the west.
It's Militown.
Okay, let's get up there.
Complete.
No, they're biological. Huh. They got the Predator head. That's cool. The core of the Lynx suit is the Wildfire engine, which drives their powerful blows. The Wildfire engine also produces considerable heat, causing a Lynx targets to burst into flame. And they can stim, which is neat. Okay, Gurney, get ready.
SCVs are under attack.
Didn't they say... Oh, it's just... They were just there. They were just there to... Just ignore me. Those were pre-placed. Let's throw this down right there. Okay, so let's just lay these down. And, you know, now that we're here... Let's go ahead and take this area out so that we could take this base. Will we need more? I doubt it. Yeah, with the medics here, I think these links will be real good. I don't know why I didn't think there wouldn't be pre-placed units here. That was silly of me.
Yep. Go ahead, HQ.
Okay, so we're going to want to set up more bunkers over here because of this. Not sure how this will affect the other enemy units incoming. Let's just go ahead and get more Marines and more medics because we're going to make more of these links, which are real nice.
Forces are massing for an attack from the east.
Yeah, it's about time for that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're finally building this.
Supply depots required.
We need depots.
Additional supply depots required.
We've only lost 700 so far, and we're a quarter done. This may just get more challenging, though, so we can't just assume that it'll be easy. Just set up these. Oh, back up, back up. That gurney ability is just so good. It's insane. Okay, we don't want to just be throwing units away, as we've learned. Yeah, just lots and lots of Marines. And, you know, we'll get a couple fire bats in here as well. Like this, we're going to need tanks.
Upgrade complete.
We need a science facility, don't we, if we want to continue upgrades like this? I forgot about depots. Keep forgetting about depots. Said these minerals won't last long. We'll see. We'll see about that. We could transfer some. And we can use depots to block this as well. Do we need both bases? I'm going to say probably no. I think the tanks should be fine. Just depends on if do we want the right one?
Preparing for an assault from the south.
Something on your mind?
Are we regenerating spider mines, or did we just not lay them all down? I think we just didn't lay them all down. So we need a science facility.
Identify target.
This tank we want to set up back here. Get more SCVs.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Gurney's up here, ready to do his thing. Oh, it's just because I had more. It's just because I had more. Okay, there are scouts now. Okay, so we're probably going to want to set up more turrets. I see some units down here. Could block with turrets along these areas too. Just want to make sure that we have enough anti-air is what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and set these up. We could wipe out the other side of the bases as well. Just depends on where they're going to attack from next. We want to make sure that we're prepared for it. Tank here. Again, I feel pretty confident that this area is pretty stacked. Let's go ahead and get a few more tanks. And then just, I think Goliaths, we'll see. Can we get a science facility? We certainly can, which is because we could get Wraiths, we could get Valkyries. Wraiths would be good to fly around and obviously protect us from anti-air. I do kind of want to move out here.
Enemy forces are massing for an attack from the east.
That's ideal. Let's defend against this, then we'll go and clear out the other base, and we'll hold on to that. Again, we're going to find out how this is going to work. Like how they're going to attack this base instead.
Add-on complete.
Just making these extras.
Destination.
Okay, almost saved that. That's okay. We're going to need more anti-air, it looks like. Get this set up here. That counts, though, as our lost units, lost minerals. What can't you build? Get out of here. Just make this. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so let's go and clear this out.
Too easy.
What do you want?
Might as well not throw the vultures away if we don't have to, so we're going to send them back. You all just start cleaning this up. Okay, and then I'm going to send more SCVs. We don't really need gas. That's, well, I was going to say that's for sure, but it's not for sure. Okay, so grab this, a few more tanks. We're going to start getting Goliaths, because it seems like anti-air is going to be a particular issue.
Absolutely.
I'm up for anything.
Yes, orders, sir. Proceeding.
Okay, and then we've got these tanks set up. We're going to reset up different bunkers. This is my mobile force that we're going to move down to sit kind of in the middle.
Mr. Gurney, how fair are defenses?
We're holding okay for now, sir. But this is just the beginning. We're seeing a lot more incoming.
You assured me that the men you provided were experts. Stand fast.
The enemy has launched an attack from the west.
Smoke them if you got them.
Okay, we're heading over.
Sounds good.
Yeah, see, so that's going to go straight through our expansion. That's okay.
Right away, sir.
Online.
Okay, let's get another tank. Well, you know what? Let's just leave this here while we're here. Anti-air seems like it's going to be pretty important. Okay, let's try to just set this back up. Get this. I just need SCVs sitting down here and repairing as well. Okay, so let's get a refinery, more SCVs. We can pull some off to repair. And then we're going to leave these groups here.
Destination, Commander.
Research
Let's head back to the
complete.
middle, because that's where we're going to sit. And I think, again, we just need more anti-air, which is what I'm going to make wraiths for. But with that in mind, I'm also going to get more starports. We have some extra Goliaths. Charon boosters for sure. And we got to get these bunkers loaded up. Those links really blend in. Okay, these Marines we're going to send up here. And then turrets. As we've seen, if there are a lot of scouts, then we're going to need lots of turrets. And the wraiths, I think, will be really good. Plus the Goliaths that we're making. So we're getting a bunch of upgrades. Alright, you all load up here.
The enemy is preparing for an assault from the south.
Thank you. Actually, we were here and we were ready for it. Let's get a few more medics. Okay, get ready, Gurney. Does this work? I think the nuclear cloud works against air units as well, which is real good. Okay, you don't get an indicator for the southern attacks. Right there. Oh my word, the amount of damage that does is so good. Okay, so we've lost 1250 out of 10,000. Okay, decent repairing. You all load on in.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, great. And now we're getting lots and lots of income. This is pretty good now, I'd say. As long as we have SCVs down here to repair this. Load in. You can't load in because you're not a Marine. I mean, I guess we can get Apollo reactor. It's not important. We could also get Valkyries.
Not enough minerals.
What's happening here? Oh, it's because these are... Yeah, so let's just send these SCVs up here. And then we're going to grab a bunch to repair. Spread the tanks out a little bit so that my SCVs can get a decent concave to repair.
Identify target, absolutely.
Okay, and just in case anything sneaks through, we've got this stuff here as well. So I think this is decent.
The enemy has launched an attack from the west.
Okay, let's get over here. Pull off a bunch more extra SCVs to defend. We're going to start getting over there. We've got the wraiths to quickly move back and forth, but I don't know. We'll see if that's enough. Speaking of that, let's just go ahead and start upgrading them.
Base is under attack.
They must be bringing some sort of extra defense. We're losing a boatload now. Okay, well, we lost a shit ton towards our total. Okay, yeah, not really sure what more we could have done there except get a shit ton more tanks, which actually this side did not have enough tanks, so that's exactly what we needed to do. So let's get at least 2 more tanks to put over in that area.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Okay, no battle cruisers. You all can,
Upgrade complete.
I guess, come over here. See, this area will probably be a bit better, and we got really good upgrades. We're gonna get +3 infantry.
Upgrade complete.
We can get a few more of these links as well because they're cool. They're cool. 60%. We gotta get tanks over to this direction.
This is looking bad.
Serves you right, mate.
For what? Taking a job? You're the one that was going to take planets hostage.
That was Gurney's idea.
You could have said no.
Planets?
Long story.
The enemy has deployed an aerial attack.
From where? Okay, I see it. We're going.
Ready to roll out.
Okay, I am kind of prepared for this. We got all these wraiths, right? It just depends on if they have observers. They're coming in from this area, though. We're just trying to get in position. We have to get some more SCVs to repair this area as well.
Orders, sir. Absolutely.
Okay, I think we have enough tanks now. We'll see. There's the aerial attack. I see what's going on here. Get over there. Nice. Really good gurney abilities for sure. Ah, they're taking out our wraiths, though, pretty quickly by doing this. Let's just kill this, just in case. Okay, there's nothing else inside of it, right? So we're going to keep our mobile units in this general area. This is all set up and pretty decent. I guess we can get in their barracks over here. And then let's pull a few SCVs.
Upgrade complete.
Links online. It certainly seems like Goliaths will be the right choice here, not Wraiths, in retrospect. Okay, so we'll continue getting ship weapons, though, just because, and we can get some more Marines. We got a lot of medics, though, which is good.
Enemy forces are massing for an attack from the east.
Okay, let's get over there.
Yes, sir.
Goliath online.
We do have extra tanks, so let's just try to send these over. We got more also.
Upgrade complete.
We got a mobile force. We're sending them in. We're going to lose a little bit every single attack, but, like, what can we really do against this? It's crazy. Without really being able to anticipate where they're coming from. I can't tell if it's the same. We didn't lose that much there. If it's the same each time, though, or what.
Orders, sir.
Okay, and that's good. You can heal us up, SCV. Thank you.
Go ahead, Commander.
Decloak. And then we got all these units making their way over here. So you tank, come on over here, set up in this direction.
You want a piece of me, boy?
More tanks.
Goliath.
Additional supply depots.
Okay, and we're nearly
required.
maxed out. We can just set up some more depots. So I like this classic moral ambiguity that we've got going on in this campaign. Very StarCraft 1-esque. We're playing from the perspective of Broker and Gurney. Like, they're clearly trying to make Gurney seem to be, like, a big asshole right now.
Upgrade complete.
I'm going to assume they're going to come from the south or maybe an aerial attack next, so let's head on over here. They're trying to make Gurney out to be, like, a real asshole now. So I suspect that he's going to bite it. That's my suspicion. But at the same time, again, we've got all these different perspectives now, which is neat.
Preparing for an assault from the south.
So much of this is if you have Gurney in position and can use the nuclear cloud, it's such a huge boon. But yeah, at the same time, like I think you're meant to like Trench and like Haley, but you know they were just out for the money. But he's also saying like, oh well, we're against Mox because you were going to take planets hostage. But then it's like, oh, but that was Gurney's idea, so we shouldn't like Gurney. I think is the whole idea here. Okay, pretty much lost nothing there. See, if we're in position, we're fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think I'm gonna guess that they're gonna be over in this direction. So let's sit right here to at least get a little bit closer,
Orders, sir. Moving.
and we'll get these extra tanks set up. We're pretty much maxed out. Science vessel would be good. Couple science vessels would be good just for the defense matrix. So let's do that. I think we're on track to definitely not lose 10,000 minerals, and the extra money that we got is really, really nice here.
Destination.
This definitely seems like a bit of a difficulty spike compared to every other mission, but also we've skipped all the Moloch missions, so like I don't think we've really played this in the order that it was originally meant to be chronologically. Okay, tanks here. I think we've got good anti-air as well.
The enemy has launched an attack from the west.
Okay, we're ready for this.
Delighted to, sir.
I'm up for anything.
We are 100% ready for this as long as Gurney's there for that nuclear cloud. And here he is.
Smoke 'em.
Explorer reporting.
Let's go, assholes. I ain't scared. This guy's been flying around forever, too. Kill him. Alright, any time now. I ain't scared. I'm a little scared. This defense has fallen multiple times. Okay. Oh, there they are. Okay, I'm like, what's happening here? Pretty good nuclear cloud, if I do say so myself. I think that one wave with the Ultralisks was probably the hardest one to repel.
Upgrade complete.
No! No! Oh my god. Rates. I'm clicking on the rates. This was evil. They're out of scarabs. We've run them out of scarabs. Okay, I take it back. That was much worse than that other attack wave. Fuck those Reavers, you know? Might as well get ship weapons. Might as well just get all these upgrades. We can definitely afford it, and we're pretty much maxed out. Yeah, make these links. You know how I like fire-based weaponry. I'm gonna assume east if it's doing a typical
Ms. Smith,
rotation.
please prepare a dropship. I may find it necessary to depart quickly. Ms. Smith. Unfortunate.
Smoke 'em.
Okay, so I don't think she's gonna announce the attacks anymore because the implication is she has been killed by the marauding attacks. I think we just happen to be in the right place for this, so we can prepare for this. Get into position. Unfortunate. Let's see these assholes try to drop on this. These links are cool though. I should get Stimpack for them. Let's make sure Gurney's in position as well. I know I saw the little thing that said they were coming from this direction. Maybe these doodads are here to ensure that you can't fully camp them. I'm not sure. But as long as we nuclear event. Nuclear cloud right on top of them as they're coming in. At least 5 miners must survive. Well, I think we're in good shape here. So they're going to come from here and then probably the east. And there might be like an all-out end attack. I'm not sure. We'll see what we're going to end up getting for losing no more than the 10,000 minerals.
Yep. Go ahead, HQ.
Okay, we're maxed. Well, we're not maxed, but we're just about maxed. We'll just get these set up.
Research.
Here they come.
Base is under attack.
Was that a Reaver drop? Are they dropping Reavers from Overlords? Cheeky bastards. Okay, well, let's move our forces up here in the anticipation that they're going to be either coming from the south or this direction next. Nope, now it's the south. So we can see it on the minimap, but she doesn't announce it to us anymore because she has been murdered. I think, again, is the implication. Okay, and as long as Gurney is here, we'll give him a little shield.
It's Miller time.
Hello?
Let's party.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Enemies.
Identify target.
We're ready for you. This is going to run out pretty quick, isn't it? I've enjoyed this mission, though. It's nice to actually... See, it's like a mix of macro and micro, and this is actually a decently challenging holdout. Only because of the base layout. And I do like defense missions that are not just like... It's not about them being relentless per se, it's about having a challenging base layout to defend. I actually enjoy quite a bit. Okay, nuclear cloud, and we've got a defense matrix up.
Upgrade complete.
Everyone back up. Everyone back up.
I'm up for any
Wraiths, cloak, kill that one, yep. And then our tanks can help against the Reavers, but we don't want to lose units en masse. Is there another one?
Upgrade complete.
I thought maybe it was a scarab that was kind of bugged out. If I had to guess, it's going to be over here. Maybe we should get a few more Wraiths with our remaining supply. Because we want to chase down those silly Reavers. Yep, here we go. So now they're over here. Gurney's cooldown should be up pretty soon.
Sounds good. Let's party.
Honestly, the reliance on nuclear cloud, it's huge. It's like a really, really important ability. 95%, we're almost definitely not going to lose 10,000. Let's wait until the first sign of them, then we defense matrix, and then we drop nuclear cloud. I'm still trying to kind of predict what's going to happen here, because again, we've got the moral ambiguity with the... I see... Oh, okay, they're coming from every direction now. That's bad. Oh my god. Carriers. Cloak. Kill this.
That's a lot of Zerg.
I wonder if what's going to happen is Gurney's going to get left behind here. Okay, just let those units run into us, so we're going to head over here now. 98%, 99%. We can stay above that 10,000, I'm happy. Okay, they can see us, so we should just run into this. Gurney, back up. Attack, please.
Base is under attack.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Gurney's okay.
Base is under attack.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Okay, we're at 100%. Do we have to kill everything? If we're gonna lose our optional objective now, just because of this. I'm gonna be quite ornery. No, okay, we did it. I was gonna say we were at 100% for a while.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, that's rough. I think it's just non-stop from all the directions with high-tier units.
All right, sir. We've breached the temple.
At last, the eye is mine.
I don't think this is going to go too well.
Yes, finally. A worthy weapon. I can feel its power coursing through me.
Was this part of the plan?
Of course it was, Miss Rourke. I have spent years searching for such a tool. The Ghost program, the Psy Cocoon, each was an attempt to develop a weapon to leverage against my enemies.
What are you talking about?
Power, Miss Rourke. Power is everything. It's what you walk with in daylight. It's what casts a shadow at sunset. It's why you lie awake at night. It's what scares the hell out of you. It's what I am.
Okay.
And now I have it. The eye is mine. The time for cleansing has come.
Cleansing?
Cleansing. The galaxy is awash in corruption and sin. I will bring it all to an end. We will be reborn.
You're going off the deep end faster than a gangster with cement shoes. Where'd this cleansing stuff come from?
Haley?
I can take care of myself, Trent.
You ask an excellent question, Ms. Rourke. It is true that I was once awash in the same sin.
Once? That was 2 minutes ago.
Silence! You dare to doubt me? You shall be the first to see the truth.
That's enough of that.
Pathetic. It seems you too must be cleansed, Mr. Astor. It will not be painless.
Ah, shit. Mox, get Haley out of here. I'll hold this guy off.
Wait.
Well fought, Terran.
Who are you?
I am Terradon. I, too, serve the Master of the Eyes.
I am the Master of the Eyes.
You are not. Nor am I.
No, it's mine.
Quiet, my child. These eyes are not for us. They serve a greater purpose.
There is no greater purpose.
Be calm. With these eyes, we shall restore our master. Severac will return and cleanse the galaxy of sin.
Return? How?
The eyes contain the power of life and death. Behold!
I live to serve.
Ah!
Then what is my purpose?
I will take the eyes to Sion. You will remain here to await the arrival of our enemies. Reseal the temple. They must believe I have not yet obtained the second eye if we hope to detain them. Kill as many as you can. When our master is revived, I will return for you.
Oh, Trent.
Okay. A lot happened here. We don't know what happened to Rockwell or Gurney. I thought it was very cool how you could hear the broker start to change. I was like, okay, this is jumping the shark, and then I realized he's like immediately under the sway of the eye when he's talking about like cleansing the galaxy of sin. It sounds just like Severac, and you could hear the twinge in his voice, and I thought like maybe he's infested, and then I realized it was just the eye taking over him. And then he just kills Trench, and then as you're just barely comprehending that it just happened like off screen practically, and then he's just a corpse, you're like, what's going on? And then they just resurrect him into a brain dead zombie person. So I guess we'll find out if that's reversible. The power of the eye was more than the broker bargained for. Transforming now serves Nanath Tyradun, who has gained access to the second eye and now travels to Sion to resurrect the Mad Judicator Severac. Broker, who remained behind to face Antioch's forces, will soon arrive, unaware they are too late. Yikes. Let's see if this was the end of the separate Terran line or not, and it may be frozen in time, awaiting the joining of all three plot lines. But where is Moloch? Hopefully he can save the day. We don't know what he's been up to. Yep, that looks like it. So see, this is our only mission that's wiggling around in space. The other two are frozen because we've completed them all. So yeah, when we come back, we'll start playing through the Moloch timeline here. This is great. Been enjoying this a lot. Really, really enjoyable, high production value. Again, I'm just having fun. It's not particularly challenging, but I also willingly am playing on normal, so I can see again how this. I mean, this mission, it ended. It was very, very challenging. We barely got the bonus objective. I can see how this would be way, way, way harder if you just scale up those attack waves or make them come more frequently or more randomized in some fashion. Cool. I'll see everyone next time, where we'll find out what Moloch's been up to. Bye now.